Yeah, okay.
You've activated my trap. Magical crewmates! Now your ultimate impotent can't tell which crewmate is the imposter. Choose wisely, Kaiba.
Among Us! You can't be serious, Yugi! Dr. Phil! Attack the crewmate! To the left!
Hello everybody, I'm RuudDevil. Welcome back to another Age of the Ring cast. We're on Northtarn. This is a map we've never seen before, in a cast at least. It's a snowy map, so I hope we don't crash. I don't know what impact the snow has, but I figured it was, you know, something new, so here we are. We're going bottom to top here. We've got, in the bottom right, Misty Mountains. We have Durin playing Misty Mountains. Oh my god. Well, I mean, if he makes Gundabad, Gundabad was where Durin awoke, so yeah, it kind of works. As Gondor, we've got Soul Violator, which is an okay name, I guess. Opposite him is Erebor. We have, yes! Speaking of good names, Potatoes! There it is, a man of culture. And teaming up with him, ooh, double, it's Pumbini. It's this guy who just came out of fucking nowhere. But he's already winning the hearts of Jondor. So then we got double Erebor. If you want to be really boring, he could just creep with mines and heroic statues and just pump out the Erebor troops. I did that last time I played Erebor. It worked well. Because those mines, man. Those mines and heroic statues. And, yeah, the Erebor just troops are so good now. Bit of a slower start for Durin. He's going Mountain Orcs. That's fine. Gondor going with the classic barrack spam. We've got no Pinnath Galen. I feel like Pinnath Galen would be good against Erebor. Just because they're slow. And a bit of a slower start for Potatoes. He's only now getting his barracks out. Has he not? I only see 3 resource buildings. It's strange that it would be that slow. But yeah, this is a cool map because you've sort of blocked off from... Like, the middle is like its own private arena because you've got these giant mountains, like, breaking up the map. But you got signifiers, you got plenty of cave trolls. Actually, there are 4 signifiers on this map. What the... Holy shit, okay. Anyway, cave bats. Like in old vanilla, when there was a time when it didn't tell you. If people went random, it didn't tell you what faction they went. And I'm pretty sure they changed that pretty quickly. But before, you would have to scout out the enemy to see what faction they are. So the cave bats scout was a bit of a throwback there. Alright, double Clansmen of Lamadon. I feel like this straight start is really difficult for Gondor because Guardians will obviously beat Clansmen. And you can try and spam archers, but if he micros his Erebor archers, then the Blackroot Vale has no chance. We've got our stables coming in. Maybe you heard me. Because yeah, Pinnath Galen I think are a really good option. Their trample is actually decent against Dwarves. And obviously with their speed, they can harass. Speaking of harass, the builder is running for his life. He's gone for Reign of Oakenshield, so we could see something different here. Usually you go Reign of Oakenshield for Lake Town. Maybe he's gone Reign of Oakenshield because maybe Pumba's gone Reign of Ironfoot. They wanted to complement each other. Anyway, first blood for Gondor. The builder is in the open. Pinnath Galen smell blood. Or maybe he's leaving the builder out there for bait because pikes are there. Anyway, in this sort of matchup, Tunnel Collapse is definitely worth the money. I feel like Tunnel Collapse just cements the advantage here. Unfortunately, though, there are no Guardians. These archers are now being caught out by Clansmen of Lamadon. So, a slow start for Potatoes, and his pikes are at a major disadvantage here. And if I was Gondor, I'd be going for the Forge. He rushed Roak! He spent all of his money on Messenger. That was where his money went. Okay, I didn't see Roak. In my defense, he's tiny. But Roak, with the Ram summon, is only temporary. But they hit so hard. And in the glory days of Age of the Ring... They used to be able to summon them from the fortress. It was truly a sight to behold. A bit of a risk by Pumba because he's sending a lot of his troops over, which has left his base empty. But he has got Men of Dale. Let's see what goblins are up to. We've got the Warg Pen. We've got a forward mine and a forward heroic statue. What did I say? It fucking works. And yeah, actually a lot of troops for Pumba because he's helping his teammate and attacking at the same time. You would only be able to get away with this if your Misty Mountains adversary went Mountain Orcs, because they are much more expensive and very difficult to spam out. I do like the Wolf Rider start. Wolf Riders are cheap. Oh, whoa, what the fuck? No, it's these ones that are cheap. The Gundabad Wolf Riders are $650. But if he gets Gold Thimble, there's a nice little buff in it for him, and they're actually really good. And look at that trample. That was under heroic statue, and look how much damage they took. Anyway, he's building a forge on the front line. I'm guessing that was a panic build, but there are cheaper options for the panic build. And another forward heroic statue. So just right, the heroic statue for Erebor on this sort of like narrow map, or just a narrow battlefield, particularly against Gondor, they already have the disadvantage in my opinion. But the heroic statue just cements that. Anyway, first XD. Wolf Riders get in there. The pikes weren't quite in the action yet. Tunnel Collapse would be amazing here, but he's not going to be able to research it in time. And the forge was like 400. It wasn't a panic build. He literally just built it. What the hell is Pumba doing? Is Pumba playing like 5D chess, or is he just weird? I feel like the line between 5D and just playing out autism is a fine line. He's going to go for... Okay, so he did save that. I guess the forges are tanky, but like it was still a weird decision anyway. Men of Dale still wounded from that earlier trample. Let's see. He needs to be careful here. 350, because, like, the slashes are 400. Like, it's not cheap. So he needs to be careful not to throw them away. And the last of the Men of Dale, or... Oh, actually, one guy made it out! Lone survivor. He will now write a book and become the most wealthy man in all of Dale. Let's switch over to the left here. Poor Soul Violator. Early tech up to Arnorian, that will definitely even the odds. That's what you need to do as Gondor against Erebor. Look at this. Better animations than Total War. And this is Biff Me 2. An EA game. Oh my god, how? How is one of my favorite games of all time an EA game? It's crazy. The Arnorians are losing. How the... I know they're level 3. Oh, he probably used the Roek XP buff. The extra health and armor from them being level 3 can't manage to beat the Arnorians. Holy shit, no fucking way. The Roek rush worked. It's actually a gamble because it is expensive to level him up, but well done to potatoes. And these poor Gondorian archers. Yeah. That's a lot of money down the drain. Let's go to the powers, shall we? Okay, this is one of the Erebors that's gone with rebuild. We want to see Gondor. Gondor's gone with the heal, okay. I think last time I played Violator, yeah, he went heal as well. If you're watching Soul Violator, you want to get healed when you get a hero out. I feel like you could have gone with any of the other tier 1s there. Because the heal, yeah, it does heal your army, but, like, it's not, like, they don't have enough health to begin with to make the heal, like, a worthwhile power. So the rallying call would have been so good. But I like the way Potatoes is played. Got the early map control. Gondor could mitigate that by getting a marketplace. He does. But yeah, how did he... He was such a slow start. Of course it was Roak. And now look at the XP. Level 3 on all these bad boys. Erebor archers with their punch through on autocast. Fantastic. We've got Gloin. Level 2. He's been slicing and dicing. If we could see a Gimli to accompany that. Because he does get the buff. They put it in there. They want father and son together. In fact, if there was one change I would make in the vanilla Biff Me 2 campaign, just trade out Glorfindel, give me Gimli. I know he was with the Fellowship, but just trade him out. Just fucking trade him out. I'd be happy with that. Alright, Cave Troll. If he picks up one of these logs, it could be really good. And Gloin isn't going to get away. These slashes are doing stacking damage. The Gloin Waddle will not save... No, keep going! Oh, okay, I would ult F4. If Gloin doesn't die here, I would ult F4. There is no way the slowest guy in the game is gonna... Wait, what the hell? What was that? Okay. There he goes. I'm sorry, Gloin, but you had to die. For the sake... For this guy's sanity, he had to die. Anyway, the Cave Troll needs to pick up that log, because these are just regular Men of Dale. So if I'm Misty Mountains... Ooh, okay, I was thinking maybe get the Worm Summon to just sort of fend off these guys, keep him at bay while you tech up. He's gonna need the Thunder Chads, honestly. I'm very bad at giving Misty Mountains advice overall, just because I'm so pathetic with that faction. But the Worm Summon is... Oh, shoot, he's gone with it. He has it. Oh, forget what I said. Okay, he's got it. He's good. Maybe the range is like here or something. He's just waiting. And another Forge. Are you just trying to flex, Pumba? I don't like the Forge on the front line, man. Alright, he's probably going to wait for the next XP buff. The Wisdom of Yore. They should all go up to like level 4 from that. Yeah, his base is still pretty mild. Still pretty empty. No Redoubt. No Lake Town. I guess we'll just wait for more heroes. It's actually, like, this army is stronger than Gondor's. Oh, wait, no, he's got Dwalin on the field. But yeah, Erebor is... Oh, shit, there goes the tier 2 and the Commander's Horn. Half health to our Norians? They're meant to be tanky. They're meant to be the bulwarks of the West. Well, the heal did mitigate that, so he did get some value. But what I was going to say is that it actually suits Gondor, just Turtle, because their eco is so strong. He could, maybe get Faramir and get some Athelian Rangers and just sort of mow all these guys down. And he's helping out his teammate by using up his tier 2. I think Gondor is struggling quite a bit. There goes the Inspire Fear with one of the best buttons in the game. Look at that. Look at that roar. Anyway, this stew is actually really fucking tanky, but if you get rid of the stew pot, you can, they will actually die. Although I think they lessen their health. I'm pretty sure that was patched. Alright, we're going over here, boys. Double Cave Troll. There goes the Worm Summon. I would have summoned it on top of the army. But Worm is as Worm does. Worm go burr, and they're all melted. And he's managed to get some Gundabad's out. He needs level 3 for that. And he needs the Gundabad upgrade from the Fortress. So, Goblin Eco, I guess because all of this has been untouched in the middle, Goblin Eco is way stronger than I thought. He's actually in a pretty healthy spot despite being bullied. Chadhod is out. This guy is on a timer. You can just send him into death. There's our Norian Knights. Look at this OG build setup. He's got his buildings like in front, all in a line. I don't know, it just reminds me of vanilla. I don't know why. And a lot of these dwarves are still alive, but they are all mostly pikes. Oh no, the Guardians are just further up. I like the teamwork. Level 5, that would be a real coup if he can get that. He'll get a lot of XP, a lot of power points. I think he's actually going to get the level 5 Guardians. Really well played there. Like, it's been all Erebors so far. But they've been stifled. Gundabad's managed to dig in deep. Gondor's been getting a bloody nose, but they're still alive. And if he can get some heroes out, it should even the odds a little bit. He's got 3 grand. He could easily get a hero. Boromir and Faramir would really turn the tides. Horn of Gondor, Knife Throw, Arrow Volley. The ability to purchase, like, really good archers. Alright, let's see. What do we got? Oh, and he's gone... Chadhod is mowing down the Bolg's bodyguard. We're gonna give all the credit to Bolg, or to Chadhod, even though, you know, there's all these armies here. And unfortunately, the last of the cave trolls do go down. He does manage to get the mine shaft and the forge that was here. You know what? That might be how Goblins got his tier 2. Because Pumbaa keeps building resource buildings on the edge of his, like, territory, and he keeps losing them, which is, like, 1 power point at least. Anyway, Chatters. Level 3. Should be able to take down one of these forward buildings and can disable it. That's the power of Chadhod. The well doesn't last long, but it's the thought that counts. There goes the Horn of Erebor. Level 3, so here we go. Sabotage. Building takes heavy damage and is disabled. He should be able to... Oh, and there's Boromir. I fucking called it. We're gonna go to Dwarf Camp now. I think this is the top left. I think this is Potato, since he had sent in the goats. And Chadhod is low. We got the early warning. Gundabads. I think because they has Men of Dale archers now, they're unupgraded, but they're still pretty damn strong. You know what? Gundabads are holding out. Battering Ram does make it through. If Chadhod dies without using Sabotage, I'll be really upset. Guardians make it through. I wonder if he's going to go for... I wonder if he's going to go for Siege Hammers. That'd be amazing. The Wolf Riders need to reset their trample. It's reset. Look at that insta-kill. Level 2 Wolf Riders insta-killed Men of Dale archers. That's what you want to see. You know what? I'm really proud of this Goblin player. Well done. Anyway, huge action on the left-hand side. They've been buffed by Roak. Can you tell? It's all the little fucking stars above their head. There goes the Dwalin. The Furious Blow. Giggity. But now he's doing that thing that Dwarf heroes love to do and run into the middle of armies where they just get poked on all sides. Inspire Fear does nothing. And then he gets bonked on the back of the head. Why did Inspire Fear do nothing? Ah, this little bastard. I think the Erebor guy needs to start moving around rather than engaging him head on because he's taking way too many losses. Anyway, he is 4 points away from tier 3. Anorians come in the rear, but I don't think they're going to do anything. Punch Streak goes in. Boromir leading the line. Now has Horn of Gondor. There is no anti-Inspire Fear here. Or there's no resistance to fear. I should have just said it like that. Gondor is holding out really well. Alright, Boromir needs to retreat. Level 5s. Level 5s everywhere. I just want to look at his forge. What has he got here? He does have the Dwarven Plate. Okay, these Guardians do have Dwarven Plate. They're still level 5. Needs to remember to activate the Tenacity to get the bonus armor. Oh, I think Chad Hod might be in trouble here. Oh yeah, he's in... Oh no! We managed to see it just in time. Looks like I've arrived just in time. Hearthstone card. Yeah, Pumbaa's a confident boy. I'm gonna build my siege works in the front of my base because I don't care about any counterattack. We're going for it. I don't particularly care about worms either. Pumbaa's army's looking pretty weak. Gloin does return to us at the turn of the tide. And the Athelian Wood comes in, tier 2 now. And does someone want to tell me what happened to all those dwarves? We looked away for 1 second to see Chadhod die, and now they're all gone. Almost tier 3 for goblins. Tier 3 for Pumbaa. He went with Muster the Dwarves. Oh, for the love of Hebrews. Okay. And look at all the power points. All tier 1s, Athelian Wood with 5 points remaining. I'm guessing the damage buff from Athelian Wood and the fact that these archers are level 5. I think all of those Erebor units actually just fed. I think they all died. Gondor managed to hold still, or hold steady. Those are upgraded, fully experienced dwarves, and they lost. All because the little leadership buffs that Gondor had. And admittedly, Potatoes played... I mean, he just sort of charged straight in there. No attempts to flank or go around or use, like, a mine here or, you know... I don't know. That was such a waste of manpower or dwarf power, unfortunately. Okay, Bill, Tom, and Bert are back in. Wolf Riders doing their thing. Won't get the insta-kill because they're butt by heroic statues. But he's gonna need to retreat anyway because there are 1, 2 Gundabad's, Lug, and Bolg's bodyguards. Things are not looking good for Erebor now. Things really aren't looking good. The bread basket. Look, plus 18, plus 26 on this. They're all generating loads of resources here. This is going to be an interesting game. I thought this was foregone, boys. I thought this was foregone, and then, yeah, just their defense. But it became an Erebor meat grinder, really. And this is bad. There is Lug, the hero killer. Okay, that was painful to watch, actually. The first time was like, okay, he had to die. Because, you know, there's no way he was getting away. But that was avoidable. And he just sends in Hadhod, enraged at the sight of the death of Gloin. We'll just say that. He does get Headhunter level 1. He's now got going down swinging. Harms himself to gain armor, damage, and speed. He's done Headhunter on Chadhod, which does come with a speed debuff as well as armor debuff. And he manages to get away. Actually, where the hell is Lug and all that? Both tier 3s! Only Hadhod is in there. That's the one he just sent in. Moria Reclaimed versus Bolg's Bodyguard. The Vengeance of the Dwarves. I think they lose to Bolg's Bodyguard, because of course they do. Nut him in the gonads, go! Okay, should get him. But that was both tier 3s popped at very little gain. Very little gain there. The Watcher is in the water, just ready to pounce and eat some more dwarves. And Gondor is still sitting there. Okay, I think Gondor is just building up. He's probably going to get some trebuchets now. We did hear Faramir come out. But he's probably just mustering his strength. There goes the Athelian Wood. It came back. And look how little damage it did to buffed Gundabad warriors. You gotta love it, man. When the buffs kick in. That was a tier 2 wasted. I think the inexperience of the top team is showing now, man. He's gone with Muster the Dwarves and then spam Men of Dale. I think that's kind of funny. But yeah, just their lack of overall tactics. They need to start flanking. They need to start comboing a bit. Alright, this is a good combo. This will give leadership to his Men of Dale archers. He needs to protect... He needs to kill those Wolf Riders too, man. Because these guys are going to be difficult to kill. You don't need Wolf Riders taking out all your archers. Also, please don't fight in the Ithilien Wood. Please do not fight in the Ithilien Woods. These are buffed Gundabad warriors. He used rebuild on a heroic statue! Mate, the forest is a heroic statue. Oh, okay, fine, use it. Alright, maybe Watcher will come in here. Or maybe he'll wait for the big potato army to show up before he uses it. Bolg of the North, that is what we heard. So he buffs orcs, wargs, and giant bats. Do these guys get the 50% armor now? Alright, Mozgash, calm down. You're fine, you're fine. You're way fine. Lug having literally the time of his life, just lugging about. And if we can get this move, Ruled by Fear, 125% damage but lose 50% armor. You know why that 50% armor isn't a big deal? Because it's in his leadership. It just literally resets the leadership and you get 125% damage. It's so beautiful. In fact, it probably is still positive. Because it will add the 50 and then take it away. So, yeah, I mean, Ruled by Fear. Also, it has this awesome black VFX. Like this, they just get engulfed in, like, shadow. It's so cool. Alright, Gondor is on the move. Is this the end after such a bright start? The Roak start was inspired. But now Gondor has awakened. The giant has awakened. He's got fire arrows, level 5. He's got forged blades. Does he have the heavy armor? He does! That's what he was waiting for. He was applying all of his buffs. Stop fighting in the Ithilien Wood! You have to concede ground. Bolg. No, Gloin is going to die for a third time. Headhunter. Oh, man. I want to face Pumbaa. Because I feel like he just doesn't care about his heroes. And I would like to play against someone like that. Oh, man. Anyway, growing hatred. He now deals passively more damage to dwarves. That move was purely added for lore reasons. Given how much he defiled the Dwarven kingdoms. He killed a king, for goodness sake, so yeah, he kind of deserves that ability. He's researching Tunnel Collapse. Don't think it's going to be researched in time. Given that it's surrounded. These Men of Dale archers are gone. I'm just trying to think, actually. How do you... Gundabad warriors buffed by a heroic statue and now Bolg. How would you actually... You would need basically a lot of archers with mithril-tipped arrows. You would need the mithril-tipped arrows. Because they're unkillable in the best of times. Let alone buffed. I'm not sure how they come back here. What could Erebor do? Maybe not lose Hadhod again. Maybe... King Dane and some Khazad Ulz Badul. Fuck it. Buffed by heroic statue. And then maybe something else. But honestly, I think he could actually take the base with just this. Such is the power. They've got Forged Blades now. And I'm surprised he's not getting more power points. And now Gimli will be the latest dwarf to die. Such a bright start. And now literally just feeding. Mutton. I love that voice line. I love the character in those trolls. There goes Tunnel Collapse, but I think he procced it a bit too early. Oh no, he got some. He got some. And they're buffed. Yeah, there goes the +4. There's the Scavenger from Mozgash, which means he's at least hit level 8. Oh god, it lagged. He just did, Did he do for Gondor? I think he just did for Gondor for no reason. Eh, I guess you don't need a reason. And yeah, I was surprised how strong the eco was for Misty Mountains. A lot of this was left untouched. Does he have any lumber mills? No, not even with lumber mills. That was just impressive eco. Because you got the Gundamads out really quickly. And yeah, that's there's no way that the Erebor comes back now. These guys couldn't even beat. No, okay, we'll see what happens. I won't make a famous last words. We'll just see what happens. Yeah, every time you see a +8, it's a dwarf dying. Oh boy, there it is! There's Ruled by Fear! Oh no, their armor debuff. Oh no, they're like already the tankiest unit in the game. Oh no. Yep, there goes Dwalin. I wonder if we'll see Terror of the North. Got some summons in here. And there's the Gundabad standard being placed. Yeah, it's over. He's got another tier 3. It's over. Man, I thought... It's funny, I thought it was going to be one-sided the other way. I think it was just the lack of tactics. I think the Erebor could have easily beaten Gondor on that left-hand side. You know? But oh well. Hopefully they learn from this. Stop sending him in. It's too much. It's too much. There it is. Aww. Okay, this is over. We're gonna go watch Gondor now. Gondor fully upgraded. With the Horn of Gondor. We've got Durin's Day to sort of cancel that out. No, that was Western Winds. Never mind. Horn of Gondor on top of Western Winds. What is this? What level is Big Boy Faramir? He just leveled up. He is Captain of Ithilien. And yeah, this is just basically beating up a kid that's already passed out. This is ordering food and then the chef just beats it up in the corner for about 20 minutes and serves it to you. It's just... I'm not touching that. No. I don't want it. And there's the Ithilien word. It doesn't get rid of leadership anymore. It just buffs. I say just. It's fucking good. For 5 minutes. It's just a really big heroic statue. And there's for Gondor, there's for lag, and then... You know what? It's actually no frame drops. Well done. That was actually pretty good. I'm so used to it dropping there, but... they've been working on, like, reducing the number of, like, polygons on each model, so it runs a lot better, man. And there's the tier 3. Does anyone remember the size of the worm from the bottom mod? It was like 50 times that size. It was terrifying. You basically, if you look at the worm's face, how terrifying it is. He basically just enlarged that by about 5 times and then gave it like a darker, like, complexion. Gives you nightmares. But yeah, GG, well played. I think Gondor could have been beaten. I think they had such a bloody nose in the beginning that just some flanking and you would have won. But I think MVP has to go to the Misty Mountains. For hanging in there, for digging in deep. He had the worm summon, which is always great if you're facing aggression. And then he had the money to get Gundabads. Didn't even need to put him in formation. There weren't enough Men of Dale archers to really counter them. And yeah, no, he did well to stay in the game and then just counter. And then there was the long march north. It seems the mountains of the north still belong to Bolg. And there it goes. Almost 1,000 for taking down the fortress. Muzgash value. That's what we call Muzgash value. And yeah, the left side calls GG. Well, that was entertaining. But I'm a little melancholic about it because Gloin died so many times. You know how it is. Anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed. I'll be, crying to a pillow because I lost twice. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. And we'll be back with more casts later. So peace out. Goodbye.